585, we put on for the city. We want rumble, who with me? Nothing but hard hustle, grinding, we gritty. Summertime, no, it's bound to get litty. So we put on for the city. 585, I just hope that they hear me. Yeah, keepin' the G, keepin' the G. Always with my nigga Kcee. Yeah, keepin' the G, keepin' the G, keepin' the G. We put on for the city.
You are now tuned in to Keepin' It G Wit Kcee. We got a very special guest today on my show. You know what I'm saying? The man behind the camera, the man that make it happen, the man that edits the videos, the man that's around the town putting on and doing his motherfucking thing. Today we got Ballout Best, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know I introduced him Ballout Best because he said he give buckets. I didn't see nothing yet, but I trust this man's word like I trust my mom. So Ballout Best it is. So
it was good.
We got a couple questions for my boy Best. My cameraman personally, I fuck with Best, and I want to know more about you, bro. And I'm sure the people do too, because you've been blacking, bro. Yeah, your progression is showed, and you really know what the fuck you talking about. You came in, and I had a cameraman before. No disrespect to my old cameraman, but you elevated my podcast, and you helped me. You gave me some pointers on what I could do to improve my shit, and it's been blowing sense. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I be trying to do. You feel me?
Big respects to you, bro, and I appreciate you. This is why I was mandatory that I had to do this interview, because you one of the niggas in the town that's doing their thing. So I want to know, like, when did you start this best point of view thing, man? Because that shit doing numbers now, man.
So I want to say, like, 2017, you know, like, that's when I graduated. So it's like, bro, what you want to do after life type thing? You like, feel me? Like, I ain't gonna hold you, like, I ain't no street nigga type shit, like, so I ain't trying to go that route type shit. You gotta go to college and shit, but you was like, what do I do in college?
Yeah.
So, boom, I'm like, bro, I want to be a sports podcaster, because, you know, in high school, all we do is talk sports, you feel me?
Absolutely.
So I'm like, bro, why not try to get paid for this junk? So, I'm thinking, like, how do I go about this? But then when I look at everybody else, everybody got a resume. They all got Division I scholarships, they all in the NBA. They all got some kind of, like, something on their resume that, like, makes their word, like, people respect their word. So I'm like, damn, I gotta find a way for people to respect my name, So I created a Twitter account. I was like, I'm just gonna talk mad shit. I'm gonna make the people hate me, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, this is his best point of view, because my real name is Best, and this is my point of view.
Okay.
And so when I first started, it was like, all right, so when I first started, the people still wasn't tuning into me. So I'm like, all right. Like, this is not without a YouTube channel or nothing like that. This is straight just Twitter and social media. I'm just gonna talk shit about sports. So then, like, people still not tuning into me. I gotta find a way for them to like, yo, let me hear what Best got to say type junk. So I'm like, all right, maybe I might start doing like sports, like conversations, like on camera like that. But then again, it's like, bro, I ain't have no money for no camera or nothing like that. Or, like, you feel me? So I was like, I'm like, all right, maybe I should start doing interviews and stuff like that. So I did my first interview. It was with Ace Benji at MCC type of, and it went crazy. Everybody started sharing it, and then from there it just went up.
That's what's up, bro. So you mentioned that your real name is Best.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. Shout out to your freaking peers, bro. Best.
Yeah.
So that's tough. Like, do you know why they named you Best, or?
Cause my dad named Best.
Word?
Yeah, my dad and my brother named Best too.
What?
And my cousin named Best.
How does this work?
So you really BJ?
Nah, cause I'm not a junior though. Like, it's crazy.
You know?
No, cause my dad got his Best and his last name. You feel me? I got his last name too. My brother got my dad's first and last name, but you got your middle names in between.
Yeah.
I got a different middle name too, so I can't be a junior, but I got the same first and last name as my
So
dad.
how y'all go about calling each other? Like,
y'all call each other by your middle names or something?
So like, I ain't really live with my brother like that, because we got different moms where it can be. So like, we ain't really had it confusing, but I call him like Alonzo type thing. I just say Alonzo, but he'll call me Best. You feel me? Okay. Like, I embraced the name a little bit more than he did. Type
Makes sense. So that's that family tree of the name Best is lasting a long time, I guess, and it makes sense. I fuck with the name. That shit is different, because when I first met you was like, yo, my name Best. I thought that was like your camera nigga name. I'm like, you Best? He must be the best at what the fuck he do. He shows his name definitely matches his work, so it made sense.
But as I got older, I just threw the ball on there. You feel me?
The ball out Best, because you started.
I asked him like, yo, why your name Ballout? He like, you know my name Ballout.
I threw the ball out there. It's to the point, bro. I don't know, like, It was the point. I remember like middle school, because when I got ball out like 9th grade, we started calling my dad Ballout Junior when he came around. Trying to drink my dad.
That's fine.
Because everybody loved my dad. Because my dad, the type of nigga like. He was always in my life, so he'll be at all my sporting events. He showed me basketball, soccer, like, and he come from an African background. He don't know nothing about basketball. He just decided to see his son. You feel me?
That's
like,
love.
You feel me? So
that's love. I definitely feel that because like in high school or even in little league, but like there was no game my dad missed at all. Especially like in little league, he came to every practice, like every practice. I used to go there Monday through Saturday, bro. Every day, my pops is there with me every day. He didn't leave, and you know most people drop their kid. He would sit there. And he don't say much. My dad he don't talk a lot, bro. He'll just sit on the gate and just watch. If I'm doing bad, he give me one of those. If I'm doing good, give me one of those. He do that. The games, practice, it don't matter what event. He don't yell. He don't cheer. He's a calm dude. He just cooling, and that's how I knew I was doing good. I'm almost done, Juju. Okay. So like I was saying, like families or your father support period any of your sports is important, bro. It's important for somebody to show you love while you're doing your thing that you love to do. So
like I said, my dad like I said, basketball he didn't really know. I mean he do know, but he just like he just take that like as fun. But when it came to soccer, bro,
he know all the ins and outs.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. My dad would be the coach. You feel me? Like I remember one time during JV, my dad used to be on the sideline. I don't know how he got on the bus. You know, like y'all like. Yeah, assistant coach. They start making my dad assistant coach. He started showing up to practices and shit like that. You feel me? Like, I started showing up to practice, making sure I wasn't playing around.
At a rush?
Yeah, but my dad, because my dad, everybody loves my dad. Like my dad, like that's why I get my personality from. Like my dad's just somebody you could be around with. Like sometimes people like, all right, my mom, you know, they be beefing with her. My mom be calling him a kid because he just be having too much fun with life. But I'm like, bro, it's like that's he enjoy his life.
Enjoy life to the fullest.
You feel me? So like it's like my dad come like all my peers. Like I'm talking about like I went to Rush, so the Caucasian kids love my dad. Then I used to be in the city because you know I used to live. My dad lived out there. Yeah. And then like I used to play AU with like the you know. Yeah. And they love my dad. You feel me? So like my dad just the type of dude like yo. You could come around my dad and niggas come around my dad without me, but type shit.
Love. That's what's up, bro. That's the type of father I want to be, sir. Cause like my dad really wasn't that. Like I said, my dad didn't talk much and shit. Like he was always to himself. So that's the father I want to be. I want to be able to pull up. I want to be a part of the motherfucking team. But I can't wait till my son pick the sport that I know and he knows. Like this is me. Right. Like I play football, so I don't want to push that on my son. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad tried to force boxing on me and it didn't work. I fell off with the love of boxing, and that was because he forced it on me. It wasn't like I had a choice. He was just like, throw these gloves on. You go to the gym, you about to train. You about to start boxing. I didn't have a choice. It was do what your dad said. So once he sat me down. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. My dad, I was so proud of that moment because it made him mad, but it made me feel comfortable enough to tell my dad the truth. You feel what I'm saying? He sat me down like, yo, son. So, because he used to see I had an attitude every time I used to go boxing. He was like, do you want to box? Like, do you like boxing? I was always scared to tell him no. This time I said, no, I don't really want to box, Dad. He said, so what you want to do? Because you ain't just going to be laying around the crib. I said, I want to play football. Broke his heart because, like you said, your dad didn't know nothing about boxing. About basketball. Yeah. My dad knew nothing about football. He couldn't tell you what the first down marker was or nothing. Right. So it was like, I can't really support you like that. I can't do what I was doing with you with boxing. I can't relate. Because all my dad did was box. Right. So it was like, I could teach you with the mitts here, but when it comes to football, I can't do nothing but keep you in shape. But he did that. So that was more than enough for me. So
that's how my dad was always with. Because, all right, so my dad is a business owner, like BJ Group. Like, he used to have a store on Loud Avenue. He had a couple down his block on Loud. Now he's on West Main, right? He used to do computers, taxes, bookkeeping, videography, just mad shit. But you know, when I was younger, he used to try to like teach me shit, like try to put. But I'm so busy, like think I'm going to the NBA. I ain't trying to hear it. You feel me? Yeah. But my dad always used to like put me like just put that junk in my like face. So like when I got older and stuff like that, I kind of knew a little bit more. Like
that's what's up, bro.
Because when I was younger, like again, my dad owned his own office. He got mad kids at the office, like all my cousins, all his kids and stuff like that. Yeah. He used to just like, yo, they fix computers. We didn't know what the hell we was doing. He like, you can learn how to do that. So we'll be making like I mean, they'll pay him. He'll say he'll give us the money later. I don't think I ever got that paycheck, but you feel me? So yeah, like I used to learn how to do shit like that, just work with technology and shit like that. So
that's what's up. And that's
like, it's like every little thing that my dad did put a part of my life. With like the sports, we want to be sports, the journalist. My dad played a part. With me knowing how to use a camera, how to edit videos, my dad played a part because he was doing all that shit. He used to try to make me do it, but I didn't want to do it. But he was like, "Hey, it's your life, you know."
It's life lessons, bro. That's why it's important for fathers to be in your kids' life because there's certain things that rather you have a son or a daughter, they need both parents in a way, bro. So it's important for you to be in your kids' lives, bro, because even the things that you teach them or make them do that they don't even freaking like, they can value it later in life.
That's how I feel. Like a lot of stuff I do right now, I feel like my dad kind of put it in the air for me, the atmosphere, even though I didn't know what it meant right there and then, but at least I knew like the basics, you feel me? So when I got to it, like right now, like the camera editing, like again, my dad taught me how to do the computer, bro. My dad taught me how to do it, and I just
nice with it.
You feel me? And I not take a little shit like my dad runs his own business. He don't really got no employees for like he do everything on his own. Like that's what I got that from him. Like just like yo, you know I'm gonna do it for you. You gotta do it yourself.
And even just like I feel like because I kind of relate to both of y'all in a way.
Yeah.
Not so much, but it's like my biological father, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Man, my pops who did raise me, he was locked up pretty much my whole life.
Word.
So I had like my who I call like my big brother, my cousin Will.
Yeah.
He was a boxer. You feel me? And my father who helped raise me, he was a boxer. So I had to grow up with that boxing thing too, and it was like it was mandatory. It was like, yo, this is what you're doing. But exactly, and when looking back on it, I appreciated it, even though it was like waking up them mornings or doing them workouts at that time. It built a foundation, a structure around me, you feel me, that helped elevate me in life, period. You feel me? You carry yourself a whole lot different. So even if it ain't just your pops or anybody that's really related to you, just having that solid foundation of a guardian or a male figure that you could look at for a young man is big time, for real.
I be like, when people be like, they don't want to fix a relationship with dad, I be like, nah, you gotta go fix that, because I appreciate my dad for, like, you know how like a lot of boys be their mama's sons and like that? I don't get me wrong, like I'm a mama's boy, but I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm more of my father's son, like, cause I like, my name is Best, you feel me? Like I was the closest one to my dad as far as like, everybody always be like, yo, this is your lookalike type joint. You feel me? I always want that everywhere I went touch on. Like I remember there's times, bro. Like there used to be African party. You know, like kids not supposed to be out at like 2 in the morning. My dad didn't give a fuck. He bring me and my little sister to the party. Like niggas say he not going nowhere without his kids, bro.
A lot of niggas don't have that. What's it called though? You feel me? Like it ain't the kid job to like fix that relationship with
that's a fact. That's a fact, yeah.
Like, I can understand why niggas be like, nah, I don't even want to.
I take that back then. But my dad was the type of nigga, like, I'm not going nowhere without my kids. I don't care if it's a meeting, bro. Like, my kids gonna see this, you feel me? Like, and that's where my mom and my dad used to, like, get into, like, cause my mom wanted me to be doing schoolwork, but my dad wanted me to be out and about, like, coming with him type, like, you feel me? Like, just spend, like, you feel me? Just be with him type, like, that's why I was always at his office. He used to just throw assignments on me, not even know if I knew, just figure it out, you feel me?
And you learn, bro.
And I learned like that, you feel me?
That's how I used to be, though. As a little dude, bro, I used to want to be around my dad all the time. Until, like, I got a little older, he got a little tough on me, you feel what I'm saying? Every kid had that moment when their dad's a little more tougher on them, and they feel like they can't take it no more and they want to get out. So, we fell off, you know what I'm saying? As I got older and I had a kid, moved out and shit, like, there was a point in time when I didn't talk to my dad for like 2 years straight. He lived literally in the same city as me. Didn't text him and say happy birthday. Didn't text me and say happy birthday. We didn't call each other and check on me while I'm in school. None of that, bro. And it didn't hurt me. And looking back at it for a minute, I was talking to my friends about it. It started to affect me a little different. I'm like, yo, bro, I feel like, why am I not talking to my dad? You only getting one, bro. Regardless of what he did, bro, I know it's good intention by most of the shit he did.
Because it built your character.
And as I was getting older and I'm going through life changes and shit, like, what he taught me helped apply and helped me through a lot of shit. So that's what really made me want to recollect and get into a better relationship with my pops. It's like, the shit that you was whooping my ass for back then, I didn't get it because I was young and I didn't understand. Now I'm going through real life and I'm really going through adulthood, bro, and paying bills and learning how to stack my bread and where not to put my money and what in situations I shouldn't get into and why he structured me and made me go to work to keep me out of the streets because it's hard to rock, bro. It's easy to fall into the streets and my dad kept that shit away from me, bro. And I appreciate my dad. That's why I came back and me and my dad, we cool. I ain't gonna say we best friends, because like I said, my dad still he's isolated. He don't like to talk much, but Every time I see my bop, just straight love, bro. I love that nigga, bro. For real, because he helped me become who I am. And like you said, some kids are mama boys. I was that. Me and my mom are best friends. I call I don't give a damn if I stubbed my toe yesterday. I'm calling my mom and telling her. Like, I tell my mom everything. I'm
a mama boys too, but just like my mom was a little bit like my dad. You know how usually your Alright, so this is what would happen, bro. I used to get in a mad trouble in school, you feel me? Like, I used to get in, but I know my mom would spank me. My dad just be disappointed, like, you feel me? So, like, or my mom, I was like, I could just get away with it, trying to tell you, you feel me? She gonna be yelling, but I don't want to hear all that yelling. You got to a certain age, you want to hear all that yelling, you want to hear that beat. But your dad used to be disappointed. As long as I stay far away from my dad for a couple of weeks, you feel me? Like, not like a couple of days or a couple of weeks, he'll probably get over it, he won't say nothing about it. So I used to be around my dad. My mom, I don't want to hear all that screaming every day. Like, I don't care. Like, it was like the teacher's fault or whoever's fault it was. Yeah. So I just used to be like, go to my dad, he come in the house, go to sleep. Don't like, y'all go downstairs. Cause my dad the type of thing, he not gonna say shit. He nonchalant, you feel me? My mom gonna show too much emotion. I didn't want to do all that.
It was backwards for me, man. My dad was more the aggressive, always yelling at me and cursing me out on my ass. My mom was more lenient, and I could talk to my mom versus me talking to my dad. It was either my dad say so, and that's it, shut the hell up. But when my mom came to it, I could talk to my mom a little more. Even if I was in trouble,
I could talk to my mom a little bit more. Bro.
It wasn't like that with my dad. What I say so, and that's it, shut the hell up. But when my mom, she'll ask me, okay, your teacher called, you got in trouble. What the hell happened, Javon? And she was like, do you want me to put my mommy hat on or my best friend hat? Please put that best friend hat on, because I'm about to tell you, this teacher was wilding. She wasn't listening, Mom. I didn't do that.
You know, the crazy thing with my dad, bro, I remember like, all right, so when I got suspended in 5th grade, my parents were separated. So when I got suspended in 5th grade, they called both my mom and my dad, right? My mom was doing too much, just overreacting. And like, my dad just like was just showing no emotion. Like, I was so scared of like my dad, like he was just like this, just disappointed. That just to drop my heart. Like,
which one hurt worse, the whooping, the
I know, I told my mom like a month ago, you was doing all that yelling for nothing. Cause I was like, after you did that yelling, it would be cool. But my dad, like when he disappointed you like that, and you know, this my dad used to embrace me. He bring me everywhere to take. It's like this thing just like he don't even know what to say. It's like it used to hurt. Like yo, how did I even go talk to this man? Cause my dad would go like take me everywhere. Like how did I even get back around him? Type thing. I used to hurt like yo, how I get back on my dad's good side? Like you feel me? My mom is gonna do that yelling. She's gonna talk for a couple of weeks. So I get back in school with her. My dad used to like it's like damn, I gotta stay away from him. Type thing. Little short conversation. You don't say nothing about it. My dad never used to say nothing for real. He's like it's your life. I live my life already. Like I used to just give me disappointment because like he got so much like he sees so much potential. And like he just like yo, I let this man down.
Yeah. That's what's up, though, bro. Shout out to your pop. Shout out to all dads, man. Any dad that's out there doing for their kids and putting on and really raising your kids, bro.
And the moms that's dads, too.
All that. Shout out to the moms that's dad, because there is some moms that's handling both sides, and they doing their damn thing, bro. They doing their damn thing. But other than basically recording podcasts and shit like that, and do you take any pictures or like what else do you do?
I mean, I do photography. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I love interviews. Like if you like I said, I could do this job for free all day if I had nothing for me. Yeah. Photography, like I ain't gonna lie, I like it, but I want to say I do it for free. So I do photography. I be doing a lot of editing for a lot of other people's YouTube channels. What else I be doing? I be vlogging people. I kind of manage too, like cause I be like again when I was younger, like. My dad used to put me in front of computers and shit like that. So I was advanced. I used to be on the internet watching Soulja Boy. They come up and wanted to be a rapper. So I used to just learn and shit like that. So like I'm using some of that junk to like help artists to like network and shit like that. What else I do? I do so much stuff, bro. I do reaction videos.
You do all.
I do so much that it's not even come to my head.
That's
like
what's up,
if you ask me to do something like the way my dad placed it, like
you know how to do it.
Like I'm gonna know how to do it. You feel me? I'm gonna like the internet. Like he's like, bro, anything you need to learn is on the internet. Like anything, just go look it up on YouTube for real.
So there's a big question I got for you, bro. Cause I've been marinating on this for a minute, bro. Cause I'm planning on moving out of the rock. But before I leave, bro, I want to make a movie in Rochester, bro.
I mean, that'd definitely be fire.
It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time.
That's the problem right there, because when you make a movie, you gotta go off of mad people's schedule. You work with mad personalities. You feel me? People be having issues with people and stuff like that. Everybody gotta work and stuff like that. People want to be paid or whatever.
Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna get 10. All I need is probably like 10 people.
Then that's not.
All I need is about 10 people, and I need these people to want to do it. I don't want to pay you. Because I'm not gonna pay. I have to pay for the production. I have to pay for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the source of the bread to really do that right now. But if the shit boom, say I can make a Friday or something like a Friday in Rochester, bro.
of making a movie like a Friday movie.
So yeah, like I was saying, like if I could make a movie like almost like a Friday in Rochester, so if it get out and it gets big, I actually get bread off of that, and I could probably make a part 2 or 3. Then we could talk about paying people.
But here's the thing. This is the thing where you got a dream, bro, and you got a vision, bro. People not gonna believe in it. Yeah, people gonna say, yeah, I'm with it. But when it comes time to do something like that, and people don't see like the hype behind it, people gotta be motivated to go do something. People don't want to help nobody. Like I'm gonna give like example. Yesterday, you said one-on-one football, right? Nobody really share that stuff. People probably know a million football players in the world, but they don't see no hype behind it. But let's say LeBron just said one-on-one football players or something. Like everybody, you know how people gonna be tagging everybody and grandma. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because people don't like people want to see somebody get lit first, then they want support. It's like supporting popularity.
Yeah. So what do you find most fun about what do you do?
Interviewing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's a networking of people you meet and like that, bro. Like people be like for instance, like I never thought I'd be on stage with a guy like Polo G or something like that. Like this is what I looked up to like on the internet. Like I never thought like damn, this sound like a fan out something, but I never thought I'd be like I used to like when I was a kid I looked up to Chicago like Lil Durk and shit. I never thought I should really see Lil Durk, you feel me? That's like I'm not saying I'm a fan, not like yeah, it's cool, but like that's kind of crazy when I think about it, you feel me? Like
you getting next to some big time
I'm getting big time people, you feel me?
That's important.
Yeah, so that's some fire thing. Of course, connections and stuff like that, and you basically getting paid to talk, bro. For real. Like, I'm working for myself because going again out of high school, I was like, bro, I want to do something I love to do. You feel me? And I end up working for my own brand. You feel me? Not ESPN, not First Thing. I can say what I want. You feel me? I can say what I want. Who the fuck gonna cancel me? You feel me? Who gonna find me, bro? Like, if I want to tell y'all, I can say what I want. You know? Like,
that's a
you
fact.
feel me? Y'all can't cancel nothing around here. So
that's
like,
a fact, bro.
So it's like everything just.
That's what's up, bro.
You feel me?
So me, bro,
and I get to travel. Like I'm meeting new people. Like I ain't gonna hold you. When I went to New York City, bro, like all my mans went on like trips. And, like he was doing whatever he was doing. I was doing interviews. I was literally getting paid to pull up on people, bro. That's what's up, and I ended up in the studio with Bustin' Rhymes. I ain't see him, but like he was in the same building as me. You feel me? Like that's crazy, right? That's big time, and I was getting paid to be there for an interview. And like,
getting paid while on vacation.
While on vacation, you feel me? So that's why I was like, yo. If I could get paid on vacation, I'm going. Like when he's like, let's go to Houston. I'm trying to find people in Houston to interview, bro.
That's and what I gotta tap into. That's what I gotta tap into. Because best you do the damn thing, bro. For real. You know a lot about this shit, and that's why I fuck with you, bro. Because like I said, you help niggas elevate. So I would say for me personally, what I like most about this shit is, like you said, just the network and just being able to just talk. Like when I get paid for this shit, bro, I can't wait, bro.
Because like crazy thing, you're doing this for free right now. You're enjoying it, so the money's gonna like gonna make you enjoy it even more.
Right now, this shit is costing me way more money than it's making me.
That's how it starts, though. You feel me?
I ain't made about shit yet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care because I'm gonna keep spending that. I'm gonna keep paying my cameraman to pull up and do this for me because I enjoy doing this shit.
But you gotta think about it like this. You know how many people say they want to start a podcast, bro? They start a podcast, they see they're not getting good reviews from it, they losing more money than they quit. You feel me? The fact that you stay, you losing nothing. Like we're paying the cameraman, you're not getting as many views as you want right now. You still doing this and you love it with the same joy. This just shows you're gonna win because everybody. You know how many people say you want to do a podcast, bro? Everybody says that every other day, bro. Literally, every other day. Somebody said, I want to do YouTube. I swear to God, you know how many people hit me up for YouTube videos, bro? Yo, they all want to become a YouTuber. All right, this is what you got to do, such and such, blah, blah. They do one video, I never heard from them again.
It's different for me, bro, because, like, this is something I was marinating on for a minute because the reason, I'm going to tell y'all, because I never got interviewed. I need to get an interview so I can spill the beans.
We're gonna switch the cycle.
We could do that, but like I was saying, like I got into this shit because like I used to chill with my mans all the time. You know what I'm saying? Playing the game, listening to music, get high, whatever. And we just have random conversation about valid shit that I know that the media and the world talk about, and everybody would like to tune, or some people might tune into what the fuck we gotta say, cause I'm not no weenie. Niggas I'm around ain't no weenies, and we mean something to my city a little bit, at least for those who know me. So I'm like, I feel like I could put this shit on YouTube and get some views and niggas will fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, but what would I, like, how can I collab all that together and make it into a valid video? Then I started watching $1 million worth of games. I'm like, yo, these niggas is lit, you know what I'm saying? They just talking about whatever the fuck they want. They got their own t-shirt brands, hats and shit like that. I'm like, fun. And they having fun, bro. They say whatever the fuck
and they t-shirt game, you feel me?
And that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, yo, bro, I can do that, bro. I want to bring a big podcast shit to the city, bro. Interview people that don't get no respect, or even those who do get some respect, just to put them on there and show love, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you and I know a different crowd than you do, and we can help each other.
That's how I always look at it, bro. You can always learn something from somebody, bro. Like when your Uncle Kev came in here, bro, I was learning mad stories that I never heard of.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was learning it, but the thing is,
my favorite.
the thing is, people just don't know who he is yet. You feel me? So like, once you start to build your name and your accolades and stuff like that, every episode y'all do, y'all gonna, it don't matter who y'all bring, people gonna, it's good. The reason on Wallow and Gilly got lit is because Gilly was a rapper at first.
And not only that, they just know mad people.
Yeah,
these niggas had Shaq on their show.
Yeah, but you got to think about it, they was already famous. He was famous as a rapper, so he kind of had a little crowd. But then the shit he was saying, because you got to think about it. You watch Before $1 Million Worth Again, I remember he used to do his Instagram shit, like just talking just real nigga shit. Yeah. So everybody started paying attention for the real nigga shit every time. Then he took it to the podcast. Then you heard about what's called story, Wallow's story, being 25. Yeah. And you know everybody wants to hear Jerry's story, jail stories, you feel me? And then he be trying to put it out the game. So niggas be respecting it.
My thing is, I just find it hard to get more respect on YouTube for what I do because people tap into more negative shit more than the positive.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
And my podcast, I'm never going to promote no negative shit in my podcast. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? My podcast is literally for positivity. It's to get the people out there.
You know what's sad, bro? Negativity sells. Like, not even just negativity, people chasing the clout. If you look at it like, when a rapper drops an album, he's gonna do mad antics. He might go out with a girl he don't even care for in love, just post pictures just because he knows it's gonna get people to talk about it. You feel me? So it's like people only gonna tune in when it's something like worth watching. You feel me? Like that's with anything.
That's a fact. So you told us what you love most about this shit. What do you find difficult about all what you do? Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm a shy person, but at the same time, I'm a talkative person. Like, when I'm comfortable, I'm like, hey, I'll talk shit. Like when I be like, sometimes people like, bro, how you did all that shit you did in school? Like, the shit they be hearing, right? Yeah. I was comfortable as a bitch. Like, you feel me? The first couple of days of school, I just examined the room, typed in to see who cool, who not. Yeah. Once I get comfortable, I could do anything. I could jump out the window if you ask me to. You feel me? But when I be cool, but when I be shy, I just be examining. I feel like I'm still camera shy. You feel me? Like I be having so much to say. Then I get on camera, just like.
So
it's over, but I can have like conversations like this. I'd be cool because I don't be thinking about the camera. But if it's just by myself, I'd be stuttering. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Like I'll give you a perfect example. One time, I seen a video on YouTube, right, and like I seen like it's gonna be something crazy. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go freshen up real quick. And while I'm taking a shower, you know how you used to be thinking in your mind, I'm about to say this and that. I'm going like this. I'll go on camera, bro. I started stuttering. Like I still be happening to me. Like you feel me? Yeah. I be just like it's like my mind just go blank, and I'm like, yo,
it happens.
I can't get comfortable on the camera how I want to. You feel me? That's why like most of my enemies be behind the camera. So like I don't know what it is.
How long did it take before you started to let that anxiety go down a little bit?
I still got it.
You still be dealing with it?
I still got it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I start like, cause like when I was doing interviews, of course they was doing like their little numbers and stuff like that. You feel me? But I'm like, bro, I gotta grow my channel another way. People gotta know who I am. Yeah. Even though like I don't want to be famous for it, but I was like, people gotta know who I am. So like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start doing reaction vids. I did the first 2 reaction vids, deleted them. Like I didn't even like edit it, I deleted them, you feel me? Yeah. But then my man's like, yo, you gotta do the reaction vids. You gotta build a brand for yourself. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. You gotta do it with me. So he started doing it with me, but then he can't always beat her, so I had to do it by myself. Yeah. And he started doing views, and I'm like, nah, I don't like the way I look in this. I don't like it. Like I'm mad insecure about little something for me, so I just stopped doing it. But then I was like, bro, you gonna grow your brand. You gotta put yourself in uncomfortable positions. Like you gotta like do shit that you not like.
You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's exactly. You gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So now I'm like, all right, bro. Even though I'm not comfortable right now, I'm doing anxiety and shit like that, and I'm shy. I gotta do it. You feel me? Do I want to work a 9 to 5, or do I want to grow my business? There's nothing wrong with working 9 to 5, but I rather be my own. Yeah, I rather be my own boss. So
I hear that, bro. I second that, bro. I'm with you all the way, bro. It's like I would love to get paid for doing this shit. But like I said, it's costing me more than it's making me so. I work my job, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mind my job because I get my bread and I like what I do. But eventually,
I be ready to quit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Eventually, if I get paid for this shit, man, I might not after.
And that's the goal. You won't be able to make money off the shit you say. Like, people will pay you to drink their drink, bro. Isn't that crazy?
That's another thing, man. Can I get a sponsor or two or few? Damn, what do I need to do?
Really sure.
Give me something. Send me some merch, man. Something. I'll promote. Shit. I fuck with Bel Air. Fuck with me, Rose. I got the Duce, Hove. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? What I gotta do to get a sponsor, bro? I drink water. Who want to sponsor KG? You know what I'm saying? Let me get right. But
Now you asked what's bad with this too?
Yeah, what's bad about it?
And nothing is dealing with people. Like even though it's good dealing with people, you deal with too many egos. You feel me? A lot needs to be too big headed type junk. You be like, yo, let's do an interview, right? Yeah. And nigga promise you something and just don't show up or something like that.
Some bitch shit. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch.
And then you be dealing with personalities and just like that. People be feeling like they owe you something or you owe them something. Like it's just like. Especially a lot of people you grow with, bro, you be like, oh, let's do an interview. Them niggas that treat you different, like.
Yeah, I feel you.
Then they try to put the bloggers in the police shit. I don't be doing no police. Anything I ever ask is something I found off your social media. Like, I be knowing mad shit about niggas, but I just don't ever bring it to the camera. Cause I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna be the one bringing it to the camera. If it's on the internet, I could talk about it because you put it out there. Like,
we ain't out there to expose you.
You feel me? Like, you know how you say you don't. The reason I don't feel bad with negativity on my shit is because, like, bro, I'm asking you about this. I ain't saying boost. I'm not trying to boost this shit. I'm gonna ask you like what happened with this situation. And my question is always how can we fix this? How can we squash this? It's not like I'm just negative. Just doing. I'm not one of them bloggers that just do like such and such got arrested. You probably never seen me write that about a roster rapper a day in my life.
Sure, because that's negativity.
I don't. But like if say when they come home something like that in the interview, I always got that thought in the back of my head like, yo, what happened? Like you good with that case or something? Like that's the only way I address negativity for real.
Okay. So, your brand is growing. Best point of view is popping. You going over the different states. You in Q, you in Buff, you in the Rock, you here, you there. Where do you see your brand going, and like, what is your future goals? Where can you see yourself in 5 years?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I like to look at guys like Revolt, like Diddy and Revolt TV. You feel how he just be having like little sitcoms on his brand and on his YouTube channel and like that. I want to do something like that, like where like I could just have comedians come on there, You feel me? I want to be able like if you're an upcoming artist or something like rapper, singer, jazz artist or something like that. And I could post it on my page. You got a chance to like gain fans. So that's what I want to do. What else I want to do with my brand? Of course, I want to go back to the sports. I still want to do a sports podcast. Like that's always gonna be my goal. Like once I get comfortable on camera like that, and I really start to get my name out there, people respect my opinion. I'm about to go do that. Do the sports
side. Me on the channel.
I
love podcasts.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. It be times where like, you know, in high school, like when something crazy used to happen in sports, you used to be able to go talk about it the next morning. Like you
already had your shit playing. I'm about to go to the table and talk about this nigga dropped 50. Yeah.
That's the time you go to school ready to talk some shit in the morning. From like like I don't go talk shit every day in the morning because I be quiet. When it came to sports, it's really crazy. I'm talking my shit. So I don't be able to talk sports because sometimes there be certain shit happen in the game. I be so tight, bro. Like when Ben Simmons didn't make that layup, bro. Yo, I want to scream. I'm going on Snapchat like, yo, I will beat. Like I just want niggas like I just want to go back and forth with somebody like, yo, let my anger out type job. But so I want to do that. You feel me? My brother's been telling me like, yo, you gotta start interviewing like business people like that, like real estaters, like black people need more people to look up to, so I gotta start doing shit like that. Just like I just gotta find conversations to talk about, cause I don't know nothing about that. You feel me? So I was like, what would I ask? So I'm starting to like try to learn about that. It's like that, just people that own businesses, own restaurants. So like the youth, like black people that look up, like the kids that look up to my joint, they don't just look up for rap. They look up to like other stuff they could grow. They could learn from. You feel me? Like music not the only way out. You feel me? Like basketball sports not the only way out. You can start a restaurant. You can own stuff like this. I feel like a lot of times when people get out of high school, bro, it's like you go to college or you do what you do. You feel me? And niggas don't be having no other options. You feel me? So that's because they don't know. They don't have the knowledge. And school, I feel like school do a bad job because nobody told me to be a sports journalist. This is my experience. Like told me to go be a sports journalist or go start my own business or something like that. That's
a fact.
So I feel like people just need more. Like they need to see more. That's it. You feel me? And that's what I'm trying to use my platform to do.
Alright, so we're coming to the end of the episode. I like to end the episode with one last question from me and my co-host Leek. So I'm gonna ask mine first. What advice do you have for any up and coming cameraman or podcaster or interviewer? Like, what source can you give them to help them? You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, you started with nothing.
Yeah,
so what advice can you give to the next man?
All you gotta do is network, bro. Like literally, all you gotta do. The more people that know your brand, and the more people that know the name, the more clientele you're gonna get, bro. For real. Especially as a cameraman, like if you like say like this, bro. You got like 100 rappers, right? Like, alright, think about how many people want to be like rappers just in like locally, like across the world. How many? Millions, right? So the more rappers that know you, that's the more clientele you're gonna go. Like I done seen people with some of the best work. They got way better work than they got way better work than a lot of niggas, especially like niggas like me. They don't get as much clientele as I do. That's because they don't do a good job networking. This shit is about like who you know that know who. You feel me? So like you got to networking and shit. You could have the worst work in the world. The more people that know about you, they seeing shit, they gonna recommend you, bro. And that's how you make your bread for real. So you got to network. That's it. Your network is your net worth.
Ooh, talk your shit, Les.
So the other question I would ask is like, what's the one thing that you feel like you ain't add to your resume yet, or that you want to work towards, that, or just a goal or something, or even a hobby or the next level to you that you want to get to?
Like right now, like my goal is to like not to be inconsistent. Like I feel like a lot of people be trying to put me like as a roster interviewer. I agree with that. You feel me? They don't be seeing it though. Something like it's like I gotta target bigger people. Like pause. I gotta target bigger artists. I gotta target what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say. Hey, I gotta target bigger artists. You feel me? Pause. I don't know if y'all gonna make it a pause, but I'm gonna just put it out there. Pause. But I gotta like. What am I trying to say for real? I just get people care about on my channel for real, bro. And then I can use that to get my influence on people. And then whenever I say it, they gonna agree. Like if I say the sky is red, you know I'm gonna have to follow that. I say the sky is red with me. Yeah. So that's
other than okay, maybe that didn't really answer. I guess I didn't ask you it right. So my thing is like, other than maybe interviewing, unless this is the only thing you want to do, like what's the other thing that you see yourself doing? Like,
going back to like I'm African. See, for me, I want to do like communities, like give back to Africa and stuff like that. Like, cause I want to show different like perspective on Africa. You feel me? Cause I feel like oftentimes like that's gonna go use documentaries and like. I feel like oftentimes like people think Africa is this poor thing. Whole time Africa is really rich. You feel me? Like, and the crazy thing, I used to get bullied. I wouldn't say bullied because ain't nobody really put their hands on me. But you know, when people used to throw them little shit, they talk them jokes and stuff like that. They used to say, African this, African that. It's not that they're broken. They just don't care about the stuff we care about. You know how people care about Balenciagas and all that, bro. They don't care about none of that. But they're just happy in life. They happy playing soccer. You feel me? They could just play soccer. They'll be happy. So I want to give a different perspective on Africans and like that. You feel me? Like,
so they only show that, or they don't show that other rich part of everything too. Because Ludacris just bought like an island or some land or something out there, and
I didn't even see that.
He did something crazy. Got everybody wanting to move to Africa now.
But like, bro, I want to show the African food. I just want to like. I just want like people. I just want, you know how the people be saying like like I never seen this before. But I've been hearing a lot like African people hate like Black Americans.
I heard a lot about.
I hear that, but I never see that. From I don't know if that was like 10 years ago or it's happening today. I feel like I just want to like, yo, we not different for we not different for we the same, but at the end of the day, for me, just come from different cultures. Like, you know how we come from Rochester down south, it's just different culture. Like, people gotta start looking at it different. Like, it's okay to embrace the culture. It's okay when be African. I remember one time they called you African, they're like, you dirty or something like that. It was an insult. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to, so I wanna change that narrative. You feel me?
That's a fact, bro. But like I told you, Bess, my 25th birthday, we're going to Nigeria, bro.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, bro.
I think Cameroon's right here and Nigeria's right there. Like we got kind of the same culture because we West African. You feel me? So,
and I'm going out there with nothing. I want to buy all new clothes out there. I ain't bringing no American clothes.
Brother, you gonna be wearing shorts. Shorts. And like sandals, you know what
I'm saying? I don't give a damn.
And dashikis, yeah.
I'm off it.
Yeah, I'm off the
we out there, yo.
Dashikis, yeah, them just fire.
The whole Keepin' It G Wit Kcee podcast, my shorties all that. We out there.
You know, it's a whole different side of Africa, bro.
You familiar with the food too?
Yeah, my mom cook African food, and then back again, my dad is like, you know, my dad funny. Everybody know my dad. Like, I think my dad got more clout than me. Like, no funny, just like everybody know my dad. Like, it be so crazy. Like, when I go out there, like, best. I think they talk about me. They talk about my dad. You feel me? My dad got real clout though. You feel me? So like, but like, all the Africans go to my dad. Like, those his target audience for like doing tax preparing and all that is the Africans and stuff. So I eat the East African food, the West African food, the North Africans. I used to go to all the parties. You feel me? I used to go to like I'm not even from Kenya. I used to go to the Kenyan parties. You feel me? And they used to embrace me like I was one of them because who my dad was. You feel me?
What's the dish you pushing us to? What's the one dish you gotta have?
I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people a lot of my friends when they come to the house they like fufu and sambusa.
Food, that's
I never had fufu.
Fufu is that done like you just
They say you gotta swallow it, like this.
Pause that.
Pause.
Well, if you gotta
They say you can't chew the shit. Basically, that's what I heard. Like,
it's not true. It's like it's soft. You feel me? Like you put it in like whatever sauce.
Soup or something.
Yeah, put it in soup. You eat it with your hands.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's good.
So Best, I need some fufu, bro.
Yeah, I gotta talk to my mom or somebody.
Mrs. Best, please.
Nah, she ain't gonna check that.
Like I said, we coming to the end of the episode. I want to appreciate Best for actually letting me interview him, you know what I'm saying, and pulling up, because he always here, bro. His price is right. He show love, bro. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if anybody else want to get interviewed. Hit me on Instagram at It G Wit Kcee. Or if you want to even Gmail me and get more professional, I'm at JacksonJavon0825@gmail.com, bro. So tap in.
Send merchandise so you can wear y'all brand.
Yeah, send me merch, bro, please. I will. You don't have to pay me. Just send me the merch.
Send me merchandise too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So tap in and get them there, man. And we out.